Love it or hate it, Worldwide is officially over. Now, I posted this about 4 days ago, and I pretty much wrote, to give me your final thoughts on Worldwide, anything that you want to talk about, or get your grievances out there, whatever the case. And, we can't forget Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, what a goated anime. But Worldwide is officially over, so let's see what you guys, the community, has to say. And then later on, I'll divulge into what I have to say about Worldwide. So here we have Reda_0635. I honestly loved it, but I understand the criticism of no content / stones, and sometimes I literally don't get in the game. To do the dailies because of how dry it is in some points. Yeah, no. As someone, who's like not dedicated to get the stones and do the dailies every day, I understand why it would be difficult to not be able to do that. I mean, I can't say the same because I'm one who's like, if I don't do my dailies, like I'm actually gonna be upset. I've done that like once during this Worldwide, and I was so upset with myself. But I mean, at this point, it's just like ingrained in my head, like, oh, make sure soon as dailies come out, do the dailies. But it's like there really was nothing to do after the dailies. Like there would be some times where I just literally logged in, did my dailies, and then I was just done for the day. Like there was not a lot going on in this Worldwide, so I felt that 100%. Tarnished Saiyan 02. I played JP and Global. Pulled Tech Broly first rotation on JP. Nice. Then Carnival Gohan first multi off Ois. The very nice. Got the SSA trio after like 100 singles on JP. I was dead. Wait. No way. Dude, what? Well, 100 singles, that's two multis. I mean, you know? Wait a minute. That's kind of crazy. You did 2 multi-summons in singles, but you got them. I mean, hey, I did 2 multis and I didn't get them, so oh my, is the single summon meta back? No, it is not. You got extremely lucky there. Then on Global, I pulled all the units except in Broly off sync. Whoa. Off singles? How is that possible? I need Tarnished saying, oh man, I mean, you did so many multis. I was gonna say go to your Dokkan history, your summon history, and I just wanted to see, but I think there's like a limit to how much is displayed before it deletes. But man, oh man, I would love to see your summon history and see the single summon of you pulling the units, because that's absolutely crazy. Content wise, they absolutely saved it at the end with the family Kamehameha, right? And Fusion Reborn EZAs. Fight, not right. Personally, I thought it was just an okay celebration. Wasn't as awesome as last year's, but wasn't completely barren either. Okay, all right. I understand that sentiment. Definitely the Fusion Reborn EZAs literally like sniped Worldwide last second with some really good content. Like, not gonna lie, and those, I'm sorry, when I actually tried to do the memorable battles and Gogeta just one-shotted me, I had to like blink for a second and just be like, what just happened? I had to process my emotions. I had to process what I just saw, because there's no way that I've been having such an easy time with these memorable battles, and then Gogeta and Janemba are just like low-key like some of the hardest fights that Global has to offer. Like, I mean, I am not complaining, but that was crazy. But wow, that is super. The whole single thing, I'm still on that. Tarnished saying, what kind of luck do you have to pull anything off a single? Like, that's kind of crazy. Discount Dawn, not enough stages, even the ones that were too easy for the new units. And someone replied, I mean, the memorable battle stages are not that easy though. Tech Gogeta, if you don't have Broly, is a real problem, as well as the STR Gohan stage. I don't think you're wrong. I mean, Gogeta and Janemba were definitely powerhouses. There are actually difficult fights. Like it took a lot for me to well, not a lot. It only took like a day, but in order for me to get the full missions, to get all of their equipment, I did have to run a specific, Broly team for Janemba. And then, or no, it was a Broly team for Gogeta, and then it was I think it was a Kamehameha team for Janemba. But oh man, was it actually difficult? But it was fun. But it's not like too difficult. I don't remember having troubles with STR Gohan. I think I literally like one tried his event with like Universal Survival Saga / like reps. It's mostly reps of Universe Saiyan actually. But yeah, I mean I agree, not enough stages. They were very easy. Maybe like not enough events, but otherwise I had a lot of fun and got really lucky, so I'm not too mad either way. All right, Piccolo Spickle. I mean, hey, all that matters is that you got the units that you wanted, and I can't. You can't really be upset at the end of the day when you get the new units. I mean, that's my motto, pretty much. Like, you can't be upset at the end of the day once you get the new units. Say what you want about the content, this or that, but if you got the new units, like that's a wrap. I don't really care about anything else. Okay, so just a single summon replied at a discount Don, but then they posted their own. Only thing is side unit EZAs, and why the hell were Paragus and Trunks not able to EZA? It's not like they're really usable, but regarding EZAs, all that we got are amazing. Also, the summonable units are all bangers. Villains almost never look this good except for maybe back in the day with AGL Rose and his Extreme Team. I will say that, yeah, AGL Rose, I remember the day he came out, man, what a time. What a time. But I 100% do agree with the side unit EZAs, the banner unit EZAs, and the fact that we didn't get any like at all. No major banner unit EZAs other than like the Videl that EZA'd, and she's not a banner unit, she was just a free to play. But me personally, I think that it was a good idea that they didn't EZA Paragus and Trunks, because that means they are able to be EZA'd later on. And honestly, I mean, I hope they continue that trend, truthfully, only because units that come out with an EZA immediately, I think tend off to die way faster than units that don't have an EZA right away. Because with the probability of them getting the EZA down the line, their EZA could be catered a bit more to today's meta. Do I think that EZA Paragus and EZA Trunks, 3-4 years from now are going to be like the most broken free-to-play EZAs? Probably not, but you never know. The fact that they EZA'd Bio Broly was kind of disappointing in that aspect, only because in my head I'm like, okay, great, this is as powerful as Bio Broly is going to get. Unless they start super EZAing the prime battles, this version of Bio Broly is as strong as it's gonna get. The moment where Bio Broly stops being defensively good is the moment that he'll die off, with no real clear sign of coming back, unless, like I said, prime battles start EZAing, super EZAing, I mean, which who knows if they're gonna do that. I mean, I don't know, hopefully one day. Tom020894, my absolute miserable experience summoning killed most of my fun, so that did not help at all. Otherwise, yeah, I would have had liked side EZAs, Infinite Dragon Ball History for stones, and content for more. Yeah, the fact that there was no Infinite Dragon Ball History or anything. I don't remember a Battle Road being released, whether it was super or just regular. No boss rush, no nothing. Like, I will save my thoughts till the end, but man, oh man, was it just so like there was like nothing to do a lot. Like the only thing that there was to do the Videl event with the gems, the Natane Village or whatever you say. And I'm just like, yeah, is that content, quote unquote, running the same stage over and over again, like in order to get these things? And I mean, I was able to get the equips, so like I got something out of it at the end of the day. And I'm just like, oh man, like the fact that they didn't give us a lot of events or missions, and the missions that they did give us, they didn't give us stones. Why Dokkan? Tom Pats 900 got everyone except Tech Broly. Could have had a little more content though. I felt that. Okay, and honestly, hey, Tech Broly is good, but having him run as a friend leader is also pretty good as well, because realistically you only need one Tech Broly. I feel like, you know, I like to run the Broly team with 2 Tech Brolys, you know, one as my leader and then as the friend leader. But I think it's probably more beneficial to run double Int Broly, because then you can get 3 turns of his domain and then another 3 turns right after. You know, as long as you do the rotations right, you pretty much have the domain up for 6 turns. And usually, you know, you should be done with the event by then. You know, but it also depends on the kind of event as well. Corrupted. Corrupta, these nuts too. Sure, man. Pretty good units and easy A's. Fumbled Int Broly a little, but still okay. A pretty dry celebration, honestly. Yeah. Okay. Int Broly, yeah. Int Broly. I know. My boy did not deserve what he got, but I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's bad at all. So, other than him, all the other easy A's were good. But that's the end of it. So thank you all so much for those who commented. I hope you had a good worldwide. Anyone else who's watching this, but now you know it's time for me to say my piece. And instead of just saying it while staring at this screen, might as well do something a little bit more productive as I'm yapping. So here we are in game, and I saw when I was, you know, on my lunch break that we got a player survey, and I actually started filling this out, but I was like, wait a minute, I have a YouTube channel now, and I might as well, right? So I'm gonna fill it out live, or as live as I can. I already did a little bit, you know, 20 above, full-time employee, you know, I gotta work. I already answered all these questions pretty much. I want to enjoy the process of building teams. I mean, I have a YouTube channel, so I guess, you know, I want to let others know about how strong and tenacious I am. I want to try to collect all characters and titles. I mean, okay, sure. You know what? Everything. Let's go everything. And I have to choose one specifically. If I had to choose one out of all of these, like out of all of these, I like the team building. I can't lie. Okay, so this is where I kind of stopped, because I'm just like, okay, I really want to think about this. Please choose the side you agree with more regarding the aspects below playing Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I like to enjoy the world of Dragon Ball through the stories, or I like to focus on battles. Ooh, that may be a toughie. And you can agree or disagree with me on this, but I'm gonna have to go with the battles. I love the Dragon Ball story, but I know everything. I know everything about the story. I'm good. Let me just do Dragon Ball. I already know everything about the story. Let's see some interesting fights. You know, let's get some difficult fights in here. Team formation. I prefer to be able to take on any battle with any team consisting of my favorite characters. Or I prefer to engage in battles with teams currently believed to be the best on the tier list. Ooh, that's a toughie. That's really a big toughie, because I mean, there's no wrong answer to either. But I mean, I want to get the brand new shiny #1 units. Don't get me wrong, but the fact that I think this is definitely a power creep question. You know, do we like the power creeping? Do I like the power creeping? Not too much, but do I want things to be so baby easy either? Not really. I like the challenge, but I'm gonna say this, but only because in my head I'm processing this as letting us have a better friend unit system where we can bring in any team we want, essentially. Like, let us copy our leader, please. Like, I know that's probably not what this means, but that's my head going forward. But also, you know, I feel like it would be a little bit more free to play friendly for not all the difficult events in the game to be as difficult as they are, you know? Strategy. I like to take on battles where engaging in trial and error with my team and strategy, or I like to focus on winning while referring to guides. What guides? I mean, who to put in the hidden potential, like what to put in them. I mean, like that's really like the only guide you can follow, which, you know, everyone's guilty of that, but I mean, who it's gotta be that one, because like what guides? Make sure you put crit on this guy and make sure you put dodge on that guy. Like I don't know. I'm assuming that's what they mean, but I'm not really too sure. But I do think, you know, trial and error is kind of fun when there's no limited attempts. When there are limited attempts, then that's not fun. I prefer a moderate level of difficulty, or I like to take on challenging events at their highest possible difficulties. Ooh. Oh no. Well, kind of, you know, I like my difficulty. I get pissed. Oh, I get so mad when Red Zone Kid Buu or Red Zone Zamasu just absolutely mollywop me. But man, is it fun when it's so satisfying when you finally just get the right amount of luck, the right amount of strategy in, and you just absolutely destroy the boss. And then power creep hits, and then it's like the boss was like a cake baby, like it was never even a problem to begin with. But like, oh man, some of the most satisfying things in Dokkan is definitely when you're just able to do that. You're able to mollywop these bosses and be like, nah, you ain't beating me this time. Like, I can't tell you how many hype moments I got just being like, am I gonna win? Am I gonna kill? And then I killed. It was like, peak. I wish I could. I mean, nothing so far has given me that since Red Zone Kid Buu, which was a little while ago. So hopefully 10th anniversary gives us something more, or, you know, hopefully we get Goku, Frieza, and Bulma, you know, on global. All right, so please share your thoughts on the advertisements and events and campaigns for Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle by answering the following questions. Please select up to the 3 promotions you found more memorable.
Eyewitness report teaser promotion. Yeah, that was good.
Worldwide Heated Showdown campaign, legendary strikers teaser promotion. Yeah, I guess. Announcement video, new Dokkan announcement. Yeah.
In reality, I liked all of them except for that one I didn't know. Have you watched any official Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle live broadcast before? Yes, I've watched several before. Please select the time slots you might be unable to watch our premiere broadcast on weekdays. Definitely. I mean, me personally, I work, so it would be nice for it to be like towards nighttime. Personally, at the end of the day, I understand why they do it early in the morning, but I mean, if I could actually get home and like react to it for the channel, ooh, reaction video, oh, who knows? But like, I wouldn't mind doing that, but I can't do a reaction video if I'm in my office, you know, working. Unless, you know, I discreetly record myself reacting to the video, but I don't see that going very well. Okay, how much time would you be willing to put up with the delay if the international version of the broadcast is later? No. I can't tolerate even a second of delay. I cannot tolerate. No, if we have to get the information at the same time. What are the other options? I can tolerate up to around 5 minutes, 30 minutes, or an hour. No. Not a second of delay. We're not doing this, Dokkan. You're giving us the same information at the same time. We're synced, okay? Do you not know what the definition of sync means? We are synced. No way am I gonna agree to anything other than I won't tolerate a single second. Do you want to have fun content unrelated to the game itself, including in the broadcast, such as 9 square pitching? I don't know what that means. 9 square pitching in particular. I might have to look that up. But yeah, why not? How do you watch the broadcast? YouTube live stream. That's pretty much it. Have you watched the 2024 Dokkan Now Special Worldwide Live broadcast? Yeah, I did. I was there. Was the verbal English introduction of the abilities easy to understand? They did it. It was easy to understand, and they gave us subtitles. So, I mean, I understand that Omatsu is not necessarily 100% fluent in English, but he's doing his best. And honestly, the fact that they went above and beyond with the subtitles, I mean, and I'm sure if I were to click on the other language streams, that the subtitles would be accurate for them too. I mean, you really can't be asking for anything more. Amatsu's doing his best. And then at least we have Ken, who at least is, you know, he's able to talk a little bit more clear, and we're able to understand him more than we can understand Amatsu. But at the end of the day, Amatsu is a Japanese man trying to speak English without, from what I understand, not a lot of prior knowledge of speaking English. So he's doing his best. How was the length of the broadcast? It was fine. I mean, I didn't think it was too long. Or too short. Oh, I mean, how much more can they do? How much can they pad it out? I mean, I think it was fine. Please choose the option that most applies to you regarding the Broly movie trilogy, the theme of the campaign. Never heard of the trilogy. Well, technically, you know, I have watched them all, but I don't remember them all. But I've seen the movies. Please choose the closest reasons why you want the 4 main featured characters of the campaign summon events. I wanted to try the new mechanics. They have powerful abilities. I saw many players recruiting them and playing events with them on social media. I want to collect all the characters. They have good synergy with the characters I have already recruited. I have friends who are Quintus who recruited them, so I wanted them too. The card systems are and animations are cool. I like the theme. Yep, I mean, you can only choose all 4? I bet. Please share your thoughts on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battles, events, and campaigns content by... Yay! You know, and I know I said I was going to go over how I felt about the game, but I wanted to do the survey, but now this is where I get to talk about a little bit how I feel. The content that this game provided was like bare none. So the campaign as a whole, I mean, I can't say 100% dissatisfied, but somewhat dissatisfied has got to be the answer I choose. Because how are you going to tell us that you're going to release like not a lot? Okay, I will be a liar if they said that they didn't release stuff, but the small amount that they did release was fine. But then to give us missions that didn't give us stones was the real kicker. The real kicker that really made me feel like they didn't really care. Like, oh, this is the first celebration where we're gonna introduce pity. We're barely not even gonna give them pity. I think it's been proven 100% for a fact that all the stones from day 1 of Worldwide to the end of Worldwide was less than 2,500. Dokkan did not give anyone a single opportunity to even use pity. If you hit pity as a free-to-play player, there was only 2 ways for you to have hit pity. Literally, is if you had enough stones already saved up to hit pity, or you paid for stones. There's no other way, and that's bad. To not let your players hit pity for free at least once, it's kind of crazy. And the fact that, let's not forget that we just got like a whole plethora of banners right before anniversary and Worldwide, and then and even in between anniversary and Worldwide, we're still getting banners like UI Goku and Cell Max. So like, yeah, no, it was really not a lot of stones, and the fact that they didn't give anyone the opportunity to pity is crazy. Number of events. Oh, okay, this one I gotta have to dissatisfied. It wasn't nothing, but it's not what it wasn't a lot. Event difficulty. Ooh, okay. Somewhat dissatisfied here. Oh, I clicked the Oh, I'm clicking stuff without. All right, somewhat dissatisfied because the event difficulty. What, like literally the most difficult event that I got during Worldwide that I feel that was the most difficult was the Gogeta and Janemba fights. After you know, my first time going into Gohan and Trunks and Goten. Gohan is definitely stronger than Trunks and Goten, but I'm sure if I were to run Goku Frieza right now, if I was able to, no way. No way would I say that he is stronger than Goku and Frieza. Stronger than Trunks and Goten for sure. And also Trunks and Goten is like, their difficulty is in the fact that they just make the bombs. Take away the bombs and they're just like a regular event. Like they're not hard. The fact that they were the final boss of the miraculous battles is kind of crazy to me. But event frequency, again, I gotta hit you with a somewhat dissatisfied, Dokkan. Like I gotta be real. The 4 main featured summon events. Okay, when it comes to this though, now all the previous things were about events. Okay. But when it comes to the summoning, I gotta say I'm completely satisfied with this. This was probably the craziest celebration in terms of units, in terms of character releases. Like, we did get bangers and we got Broly. Okay, we got Broly and we also got Broly. And did I forget to mention that we got an easy A for Broly and an easy A for Broly? And also we got Broly again, but in bio form. Like we got Broly's. The characters released during this celebration are very good. Very good. I am not disappointed or sad about them at all. They did a really good job with these characters, which kind of gives me hope going forward. But it's like, yeah, the characters are really good, but I guess their balance was like, okay, we're gonna give them really goated characters, but we're not gonna give them content to use these characters in. Like it is what it is. Worldwide celebration coins. What coins? I don't even. What coins are you talking about? I don't remember coins. I remember the only thing that I think they have to be talking about, it would be the carnival, like the what's it called? The pity coins. That's the only thing that I can think that they're talking about. And like, I mean, sure. I can be happy about that. But you also made it 2,500 stones to get guaranteed pity, which is, again, super crazy. Why would you do that to us? Why would you not only make it 2,500? And you know what? If that's what you wanted to do, that's fine. But then you didn't give any free-to-play player the opportunity to even use pity. Like crazy, absolutely crazy. Yeah. So for this, I'm gonna have to click. I don't know, somewhat satisfied. Like no, somewhat dissatisfied. Key spheres with a Dragon Ball. I guess that's the only thing out of this entire list, other than the featured characters, that I can put satisfied, because I mean that feature is fun. It's not a bad feature. It's clearly targeted how it needs to be, and it's a new feature altogether, like a gameplay feature. So I mean, I can't be upset. Please tell us more about your thoughts on in-game events and campaign content. Oh boy. Give me one moment. Dearest Dokkan devs, the events were lackluster and did not have a lot of missions that gave stones as rewards. If a free-to-play player came into the worldwide with 0 stones, they would not be able to get pity, especially since you loaded the game with banners that we could have gotten months ago if the sync was handled better. Pity needed to be handled better, and we should have gotten more easy A's of side banner units. Also, please let us change the builds of units that easy A or super easy A. Please. It's very frustrating seeing an easy A or super easy A make my 20 crit on a unit useless when you give them guaranteed crits. From a player who spends way too much time playing your addicted mobile game, SpyGuy1236. I don't think I could say it any better than this. That's my true thoughts on how worldwide is. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna play the game, right? I'm still gonna spend my money, even though I shouldn't, and I really stress that anyone shouldn't. You shouldn't. You watching this or listening to this right now, you should not spend your money on this game. You know, do as I say, not as I do. But there is I don't think I could articulate this anyway. I think I made all my points that I need to say across, especially the whole crit thing. So unless there's any more questions, that's probably the last thing. Oh wait, there's more. Please choose the option you agree with regarding the worldwide celebration Heated Showdown campaign with the theme, the Broly movie trilogy. I would have preferred more characters and events unrelated to the theme. No, I predicted that would happen in the campaign due to the theme, so it ended up being boring. I enjoyed building a team centered around Broly throughout parts 1 of... I did, actually. I enjoyed how parts 1 to 3 developed following the films. It took too long to build a team following the theme. I enjoyed that, actually. That was fun. I can only choose one. Okay, I won't lie. I did actually really enjoy that. But seeing events or characters unrelated to the theme, no. We don't need that. No. We don't need that at all. No. Keep it structured. Keep it 100% the theme. If your theme is the Broly movies, keep it Broly movies. If your theme is Tournament of Power, keep it Tournament of Power. Don't be throwing in characters or units that got nothing to do with it. And also, don't be giving us banner units that got nothing to do with the main Dokkan Fest unit. I'm looking at you, Videl. Oh wow, there actually was more. I thought that was the end. In the challenge event Tremble with Fear, the Devil Awakens, there's a mechanic where the enemy is powered up or weakened depending on whether specific characters were brought into battle. Please tell us how you feel regarding certain aspects of the event. It was actually hard. It was somewhat difficult, but I wouldn't say it's impossible. About the mechanic, I mean, I feel like it's been a minute. We've had that for a while. This isn't groundbreaking, you know. We have gotten characters that weakened other characters before, so it's, I don't really. It was boring, but I mean, the event itself was fun, kind of. If you have any opinions or impressions regarding Dokkan's battle high difficulty events, please write them here. No more than 5,000 characters. And lastly, if you have any other opinions and thoughts regarding Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle, or messages for the operation team, please write them here. No more than 5,000 characters. Okay, this is where it really matters, I guess. I did my long-winded explanation before. I was thinking that was the last, but this here seems to be the final bit. So let's I'm just gonna pause it and let's just see what I come up with. All right, so for the first one, in regarding to the difficult events, I wrote, the events were fun, but unsatisfying to complete due to the lack of stones as mission rewards. All missions related to difficult events should give out stones as rewards. Also, we are still missing events that the Japanese version has. We need them ASAP. Yeah, we really do. And in regards to any other messages for the operation team, I wrote them this. Stop making banner units that don't help the main Dokkan Fest. More side banner EZAs. Let free-to-play players hit pity. Let us change the hidden potential of units upon their EZAs or super EZA. Lastly, give us manga content. Now, hey, I could be saying more profound things like fix the friend system. Fix the friend system. Because if anyone says that it's fixed right now, it's really not. No, it could be better. It could be way better. I mean, I don't know what else I could say. Also, give us LR Kid Boo. What else could I say? I don't know. I pretty much I think I said my piece. So that's pretty much it. You know, hey, it's my survey, and I get my 7 Dragon Stones after this. Whippy rewards. I definitely want to open Dokkan. Where is it? Yippee! So free 7 dragon stones for completing the survey. I would say do the survey for sure, 100%. You know, get your stones, but also give out your grievances. You know, forget a community post. If you want to talk about your grievances about Worldwide, this is literally your opportunity to have the Dokkan devs listen to you and what you have to say. But without further ado, you know, after you do that, let me know in the comments below, you know, what your final thoughts are if you haven't already. And just, yeah, I hope Worldwide was good for you guys. I mean, it was good for me. I got all 4 main units. I really can't complain at the end of the day. And also, should you summon on this Vegeta? No. Don't summon on him. With that said, thank you all so much for watching, and at the time of recording this, Sparking Zero is just a day away from me. I should be getting my collector's edition in the mail, hopefully tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Until next time, everyone, I'll see you later.